What can I say? What can I say? Chelsea 2, Leeds 2. This game was there for the taking. We played one of the most beautiful football I've seen all season, but we just couldn't finish. We just couldn't finish the game. We had Leeds at the throat. We just needed to win this game. And the highlight of this game, the last thing everybody's going to remember is that miss from Cole Palmer. So welcome everybody, good evening, and thanks for joining me to Chidi Aso Takes. I don't know, I think this game today, we did very well. We played beautiful football, but at the end of the day, we did not win. And if you watch my match preview, all I said was, I don't care how badly we played. I don't care how bad we play. All I want is the 3 points. Now, Manchester United has gone ahead to play a 1-1 draw at West Ham. Last minute goal from Benjamin Sesko. So they're still above us by 1 point. But Chelsea, man, today we had it. We had it today, and we did not take that advantage. So we are still fifth in the league. I think we're now 4 points behind, above Liverpool. The game started very well. We had Cucurella, Chalobah, Achempong, Malo Gusto, Caicedo, Santos, and then what we've all been looking for, Estevao, Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, and Joao Pedro. Of course, we expected that when they come in today, they're going to play a low block, which they tried to do, but we were just too good. We were penetrating their defenses, and that's how the goal came. It was a quick 1-2 pass from the defense to Santos, Santos to Cole Palmer through pass to Joao Pedro, just like we saw at the Club World Cup, and he was able to, score the goal, just a chip over the goalkeeper. We were in so much complete control. And then we had again Joao Pedro, just like in the last game. Joao Pedro with the ball running away from running away into the 18-yard box, but away from the goalpost. And of course, the defender, the Leeds United defender, with two hands, pushing Joao Pedro, and he falls. Penalty. Cole Palmer steps up. Boom. Goal. 2-0. We were in lead and we were in control of the game. And then the second half, I think the coach made the change. It was Cucurella coming out for Joao Hato. I don't think he had a bad game. I don't think if anybody had a terrible game, there is nobody in the team that would say had a terrible game. But for some reason, they kept on coming. And I was sensing there was some problem because they were getting more aggressive. Our defenders were not as aggressive as the Leeds attackers, and a sloppy mistake in the a sloppy challenge in the 18-yard box, and of course it was a penalty. Boom, they score. Now they're leading. They have the momentum, and the second goal, I don't know. I wouldn't blame anybody, but I think Achempong, he should have done a little bit better, okay, in that defense, because the goal was just rowdy. They scored the goal, and it was like a tap-in, It was like a tap-in, and it's annoying because we've dropped 2 points, and we had... Okay, the coach made some changes. Pedro Neto coming in for Estevao. Of course, he brought in Fofana, removed Achempong. And, man, I don't know. So, the last chance for Chelsea to score, we had several chances, okay? I'm right here in my car making this video, and there's some trains passing by. So, we had some chances, some good crosses in. Pedro Neto had a few crosses in. Nobody was there to head it. There's one that was a cross in, and Joao Pedro nodded it, but it was a little bit too high. He hit the goalpost. And the last one, the last chance came, the golden chance for Joao Pedro. A well walked pass, Guto to Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto sent it back to Caicedo. It was a quick pass, and Caicedo was able to cross it in. Everybody has missed the goal. It was Cole Palmer, and all he needed to do was tap in the ball. I don't know if he tapped the ball or he misjudged the pace of the ball, but the ball right there went up outside the net. That was the chance. That was a 3-2 right there. So this game, I wouldn't really blame anybody in the team. I think everybody played a good game. We just lost 2 points. Okay, we lost 2 points. And I was really hoping that we go ahead and win this game, stay 2 points above Manchester United, who just drew the game now, and that would have kept them at fifth place, and we at fourth place. But it's not gonna be. We just didn't take our chances. We just didn't stay strong to finish the game, and that's the big difference between us and teams like Arsenal. They can finish the game. They start very well, they finish well. But for the past 2 games now, it just seems we either start well and don't finish well, or we start badly and finish well. So we got to make sure we stay consistent, which means start early in the game, start playing very well, and play throughout. Just stay consistent. The focus should be throughout the game and no lapsing judgment. We could sense the way that Leeds were coming at us. They were getting more aggressive. The coach made some changes, and you could see they pushed in a lot more people in the midfield, and the attackers, they had always 5 attackers waiting to come at us. But besides that, I want to say something about today's game and what I noticed. Andre Santos is somebody who has come in lately, and the coach has been using him to change the game. Not really bring him on the second half, but he is there for a particular reason. And you can see whenever we are holding the ball, he is the one that moving a little bit higher up the field, while Caicedo steps back a little bit. So that has helped Caicedo a lot lately. But today, we saw that in the first half, it was just exceptional partnership between Caicedo and Santos. The midfielders were in control. We were in complete control of the game, and I don't know how we've ended up playing 2-2 draw. This should have been a win. This should have been a win, and unfortunately, man, well, hopefully the coach will look at the game and find out what we can do, and drill into these boys' heads that you got to stay focused the entire 90 minutes. Because some teams, they get stronger, towards the end of the game, and they can tell when you're getting weak. They can tell when you're not as aggressive, and they keep on pushing and pushing and pushing. And if we don't correct this going forward, it's really gonna affect our league. It's gonna affect our position. It's gonna affect our final games, especially as we are fighting to become one of the Champions League teams. So overall, I think it was a good game, but this feels like a loss, honestly. You could say we still gain 1 point. I'd rather gain 1 point than lose the game. But, oh my goodness. I don't know what else we can do. But next game, I believe, is on Sunday. FA Cup against Hull City. So, away game, we need to also match their strength and their physicality and their aggression, because we got to come up with something, because this, I can imagine all Chelsea players feeling badly about it, and this is one of those games you look and say, what went wrong? What went wrong? And I'm sure Liam Rossini is going to sit down, look at the game, analyze it, and talk to the team, because that's what they've been doing. They've not really been having, fantastic training, from what I understand. It's mostly a meeting, and then they train a little bit. because they've been playing back to back to back to back every single time. Okay, so looking at the league, we are still number 5 in the position. Champions League positions, qualifiers might be 5 teams this year. I don't know, but we need to get above Manchester United. We are now 4 points. We are 4 points behind Aston Villa, I believe, and they get to play probably tomorrow. Tell you what, this last set of matches in the Premiership is going to be really, really tough, and we need to be strong from the first whistle to the final whistle, because we cannot lose lapses like this. Okay, we need to do something to keep us going. And honestly, after today, the boys need to look at themselves and say, hey, we should have done better, we should have stayed stronger, and we should have seen off this game. All right, so do me a favor, if you've not subscribed, subscribe to this channel, Chidi Also Takes, for more news and analysis. We bring you lots of contents every day, and just follow, comments, and let's know how you think we can improve this channel. This is a loss, in my opinion. Although we gained 2 points, we gained 1 point, but this seems like a loss to me. And let me know what you think about this, and follow for more. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of your day. Up the Chelsea.